Hey guys, it's... fuck. Hey, what's going on? God, I fucking suck at intros. Intros just fucking suck in general, they're so hard to do. Alright, we're gonna have to resort to the intro hat. What the intro hat basically is, it's a hat that I put with a bunch of relevant YouTuber intros. And we're just gonna pick one. And it's... oh, that's a good one. Hi everyone, it's Toothbrush Super Cool Food Reviews. I'm back! I got a fucking tumor from just saying that. Alright, so today we are going to be talking about Mr. Amazing, otherwise known as Mr. Gear. Now, you all heard of Mr. Gear, you know, unless you've been living under a rock, because like 2 weeks ago, all that would show up in your recommendations and on the YouTube featured page was the 1,000-degree knife versus whatever. You know, that's Mr. Gear basically. That's his channel. Luckily, you know, all this knife shit has kind of died off. No one's really talking about it. It's basically gone. What Mr. Gear has really evolved into now is he's a life hack slash science experiment channel. Now that 1,000-degree knife shit, that was the shit, man. Like every big YouTuber did a parody on it. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was watching his videos. It just died off, and you can see like the attempts he tries to make to bring it back. Like instead of cutting one thing, he cuts like 7 things in a video. But you know, it gets old. It gets old. It was pretty cool at first. You know, it was basically the equivalent of like a lightsaber because it could cut through anything and burn it in the process. But you know, everything gets old and dies off, and he's realized that and hasn't posted any more knife videos, which is a good thing because this trend is honestly shit. Now Mr. Gear has been on YouTube for over a year now, but he wasn't recognized until recently with the knife stuff. What he was doing before is basically what he's doing now, which is, you know, the experiments in like simple life hacks and homemade explosives, stuff like that. But you know, he wasn't getting any attention for it, and he basically spiked when he did the knife stuff, and now he's dropping back down. So today we're just gonna go check on Mr. Gear. You know, how is the most famous YouTuber for about a week doing now? Now this first video is his latest video, which is science experiment, liquid nitrogen versus battery. Alright, now I'm not gonna show you the whole video. Basically the whole video is him throwing various food items into liquid nitrogen and then just banging them with the hammer and then playing that back in slow motion, which is honestly shit. We wanted to get to the good part, the thumbnail part, the fucking battery. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen. Will it explode? Will it catch on fire in liquid nitrogen? We don't know. Let's check it out. Now, Mr. Gear, all you fucking did was throw a battery into liquid nitrogen. Now, most of us are familiar with liquid nitrogen, and we know what happens. You throw something that's soft, or anything, and it becomes hard and frozen and cold. Like, it would have been cooler if you like stuck this like working battery into like some kind of electronic device, and then threw it in liquid nitrogen and stuck it back in that device and see what happens. But no, you just throw in liquid nitrogen. Honestly, you just bought some liquid nitrogen off the Russian black market and then just start throwing shit in there, and then you just set up a camera and start filming it. What the fuck, Mr. Gear? You used to have quality videos, man. You like cut cool things in half with a glowing knife, and it was so cool. But what is this? You're just playing like a fucking little kid throwing shit into liquid nitrogen. Come on, man. Okay, this next video is great. It's 3 simple life hacks with Mr. Gear. Let's check it out. Okay, you gotta love the disclaimer in front of the video. Any actions in this video shall not be a call to repeat them. It's a fucking life hack video. What do you think we're supposed to do with them? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that helps you out. Like, if it's a life hack, I definitely want to try it out for myself, but no, you shouldn't try this out for yourself. It's really dangerous. What? It's simple life hacks. What is this, Mr. Gear? that fucking surgical tubing? No normal human being has just surgical tubing lying around the house. That shit's hard to find, man. Why is this a life hack? Same thing with the syringe needles in the beginning. No one has that lying around. Why are you doing this, Mr. Gear? This shit's hard to find. Where the fuck did that come from? He gave us this nice, slow, how to do it yourself tutorial on how to make whatever the fuck that was, and then just out of fucking nowhere, this contraption. Oh yeah, you probably have that line in your backyard, man. Usually everyone has it. It's not hard to find. Why, Mr. Gear? Why do you make things so complicated? Oh my god. He went through all this effort to make whatever that fucking gas contraption was, this little burner, just to boil some fucking water. These are 3 simple life hacks. That's not simple. Oh, you know, if a natural disaster hits your town, here's an easy way to boil like dirty water. Yeah, first you need to fucking watch this video and follow all these complicated steps. Why don't you just build a fucking campfire? That's a lot simpler. You just made it more complicated, Mr. Gear. It's not what you're about. Simple was in the title. Yes, a mini electric motor. Everyone has that. Oh, that's so easy. You know, all you need is a toothbrush, a small electric motor. It's just simple stuff, man. Why do you make things so complicated, Mr. Gear? Again, he's basically wiring an electric motor to a battery and a switch. This isn't simple. Not your average Joe knows how to do that. What is this title? Oh my god. He basically just made an electric toothbrush. Hey you, can you not afford an electric toothbrush? Well, first of all, you need to learn basic wiring, acquire electric motor, a switch, and you're pretty much good. Like, was there nothing else in the world that could make, you know, a toothbrush vibrate at a higher power? I mean, not that I know of anything that could vibrate better than what you just made, and probably more safe from water. Because if I put that thing under the sink, there's probably a really high chance I'm electrocuting myself with my handy dandy makeshift electric toothbrush. Oh wait, I can't sue you for me almost killing myself by electrocution because you put a disclaimer in front of the video telling us not to do it. Oh, then why is your video called Life Hacks? The fuck, Mr. Gear? Okay, Mr. Gear, I thought you were gonna make a legit life hack. Like, anyone can just cut open a Pepsi can, you know, coiled aluminum, like a scrub brush or whatever that was. You know, most people have it, I've seen it around. But then you just bring out some random ass chemicals, like, again, just label your fucking video something else. Like, I don't even know what to label these. They're not gonna benefit me at all. They're not gonna benefit your audience. Oh, you should probably label this, how to make your life more complicated, because life isn't hard enough and you need more of a challenge. shot. He just made that fucking can for a source of warmth. Why do you make things so complicated, Mr. Gear? Have you ever heard of a fucking campfire? No, apparently, because you need to boil your water with some fucking complicated contraption as well. Jesus, man. Ugh. Luckily, you know, this video is not doing as well as the 1000-degree knife. So, you know, Mr. Gear's done. The reign of Mr. Gear is gone. Mr. Gear's gone. Obviously, his videos have no relevance to anyone. Maybe in Russia, because they have access to all the black market shit he uses in his videos. But most of his viewers are American. They're not going to find that. He's just done, okay? I know he's probably been done for a week, but this is the end of Mr. Gear. He's basically created the worst DIY channel in the history of YouTube. I swear there's nothing good on the internet anymore. The only good thing that's on the internet is DJ Khaled commercials and Bobby vlogs, and that's basically it. But I've gone on long enough talking about this pyromaniac Russian scientist, so I'm just gonna end it here. You know, if you enjoyed this video, then just smash the fuck out of that like button, because that's how big of a fan you are of the Spoochnik channel. If you're not subscribed already, you should definitely consider, because I post every weekend, baby. No, I'm not gonna make some fucking every single Sunday joke, because I'm not about that. We're definitely about originality on this channel. Alright guys, see you next time!
Get down, get up again.